Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. It's for the week from 11th to the 17th of August, and it's your career and finances only. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, or even just to ask something, there is an email in the description box below. Feel free to use it. So let's see, Aquarius, what? Whoa! Well, you expect the unexpected here. This is Uranus, by the way, your ruler. So it's unpredictable planet. All the planets go the certain way, you know, like this one goes left, right, back, forward. You can't predict this. So something out of the blue, even how this popped up here, it's really something here, maybe quite unexpected. Now, it doesn't have to be bad, you know, it can be actually good. And for some of you, it will be. You know what? You might have dealt with something here that was really just, you know, like not inspiring, just not really working, just, you know, like I'm getting even this very tired energy, you know, like almost like a 10 of wands, whatever. Well, this is about to shift for you, okay? You could be getting some amazing opportunity, something that it's going to fire you up, and there's going to be definitely action, because I'm getting now the King of Wands. Well, that would be you in this energy going for it. I mean, it's Leo, but still doesn't matter. You're going to inbound this energy. So let's see what's going on. If you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from, benefit from, and I do upload those members only videos. So if you want to watch those, well, that's the way how. Okay, I upload them every day, by the way, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch. If you like really what I do, it's worth exploring that option. So let's see what's going on, Aquarius. Well, look at this, 10 of Wands. What did I tell you? Because I know what I'm doing here. I was born with a gift. Well, that's why these readings are looking like this. You know what, with the 10 of Wands here, it's something is like really not working for you. You know, you're about to drop this, or you have just dropped this, you know, because you're not on the same timeline. Well, get ready to be surprised here, because there is going to be something that's going to ignite your fire. Okay. Yeah, look at this, the Page of Pentacles. Well, that could be this new proposal. There's just something here, something out of the blue, something that maybe it's even, you know, that you never even thought about this, you know, something that you haven't done before, you see, because the Page of Pentacles, sometimes it's even the student energy. So some of you, it could be something brand new, but you're really willing to explore, because something is almost like pulling you towards this direction. It could be also this idea, why don't I do something on my own? You know, that would be this King of Wands, entrepreneur, you see. So whatever this is, it's going to be a little bit out of the blue, but it's going to be to save the day, because here you're not going to be able to stay, or you have walked already. Yeah, dissatisfaction, 4 of Cups. Well, in the classic tarot, it's a person sitting under the tree, looking at the 3 cups, really dissatisfied with what the things and how the things are, you see. It's not what you have been bargaining for. It's not what you have expected, okay? And then there is a hand of universe offering this shiny, nice cup here. Well, that's the one that you wanted, okay? Well, that's the one that you're gonna get out of the blue. So just, you know, don't worry too much. Try to raise your vibration, because, you know, the happier and the merrier you are, the things are gonna be actually happening easier for you. So remember that. Always be joyful. You see, it does help. Okay, it's not just the words, it does help. Okay, so let's see what else. Whoa. Well, it does help, guys. I mean, you have the 10 of Cups. From the 10 of Wands, we can get to the 10 of Cups, you see. 2 tens, major completion here. And something is flipping, like out of the blue, something that you never see coming, something that you thought it's impossible. Okay, believe in miracles, because they do happen. Okay, now the 10 of Cups, it's your absolute bliss. It's your happily ever after. It's what you wanted. And especially it talks about emotional satisfaction, because don't forget, in the 4 of Cups, you were also not emotionally well with how the things are. You were disappointed. Okay, that's emotion. And some of you, there could have been also, you know, situation that you could have been overworked, underpaid, whatever. So there is almost like some type of injustice. And you're one of the signs that can't really deal with injustice, you know. I mean, nobody likes it, okay? But you are one of the signs that would go, you know, like even a rebel against something, you know, if it's unjust, you know, whatever, that's you, okay? So the 10 of Cups here, Well, that's what you are wanted here. You feel good, you know, and of course you are also financially well, because we are very happy when we are financially abundant. So that's where you can go. But look at this, judgment. We need to leave something here. Okay, some of you already left, but it could be the energy lingering. Just get rid of it. Don't look back. Okay, you have to look, you know, what's ahead of you. Some of you already made this decision. You walked. Okay, for some of you, you're about to. Okay, the moment that you do, this is opening for you, but you need to recognize it, because you know what? Sometimes when things, you know, happen that we are not really very happy, and some of you have been sitting here in this dissatisfaction for a long time, okay? We start, you know, like looking this very pessimistic, you know, like on how the life is, how the things are, how, you know, what's going to happen. And it's not for nothing here that I started here talking about, you know, more optimistic approach here, because for some of you, that's going to be it. Okay, surprise yourself here. I mean, after all, this is your ruler. Now, your ruler is currently in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. Okay, it's going to stay there for 8 years, with a small exception of, you know, like for a short time going back retrograde in Taurus. In Gemini, ruled by Mercury, Uranus, your ruler, it's all about revolutionizing ideas. Okay, so you could be here starting to learn something brand new, and you're going to be amazed how good this is going to be for you, because you're not going to be stuck with, you know, like whatever happened here or whatever was the original idea. You're going to accept this offer from universe, this very generous offer that's going to actually be it. And sometimes the things not happen because they're not meant for us, because some of you are maybe not, and not, you know, it's not, no, I mean, no judgment here, you see. A lot of people, you know, go through that, you see. They think that they want something, but then that's not that. Or they think that, you know, this is for me, but then it's not, you see. And there is always something better, but we need to stay open here. And sometimes we are very stubborn about, you know, because we chose something, well, I have to do that, you know. No, you don't. I mean, if it's not working, if you're not happy, why continuing, you know, the misery here? You can change your mind. You're always allowed to change your mind. Well, Uranus in Gemini, it's all about changing mind and seeing the new perspectives. So let's see. Scorpio here, by the way, with the Judgment, Major Arcana. Yeah, look at this. Well, the Knight of Swords, that's the Gemini, bringing the new ideas here. Now, all the Knights bring change. This is about lifestyle change. In your life, it's going to change drastically because of this shift that is taking place here. It could be definitely about changing ideas, definitely changing career, you know, changing how you do things, you see. So, if one thing is coming here, you can expect the unexpected change. It's a good one, though. Okay, so don't worry here. It's what needs to happen, because, let's face it, you're not really happy with the things. For all of those of you that are not happy, well, you're about to be happy, but you need to stay open, okay, to this, and you need to let go of whatever is not making you happy, okay? Yeah, look at this, Queen of Cups. It's very important how you're going to feel about this. And some of you, there is a lot of creativity attached to this. Now, creativity, you know, sometimes, you know, when we do what we love, it doesn't have to be creative in nature, but we always find the creative ways how to approach, you know. And for some of you, that's going to be it. You're going to do something that you love, okay? That's the thing here. And when we do something that we love, then we are actually having the best of results, you see. And for a lot of you, that's exactly what's going to do. And that's why whatever you were trying here didn't work out, because probably you didn't love it enough. Okay, it wasn't something that you were enjoying. Yeah, look at this, the Hermit. Well, some of you are figuring out what you need to figure out. And definitely there could be some type of, you know, especially for those of you that have been maybe even doing some type of research and looking into something new. Well, this could be it, okay? I do see here, because the Hermit, it's a Virgo energy here, Major Arcana, holds the lantern. In the lantern, usually there is a star, which is your energy, which represents healing. And some of you, yeah, you will hear from some mess here because you have been disappointed, okay? But also it does bring the, you know, like this energy of the dream come true. So some of you, you're going to find your cornucopia here. You're going to find, you know, like your happily ever after, you see. Well, the Seven of Pentacles, 77, realignment, master number here, okay. But also self-reflection. Some of you are going to realize, what am I doing here? This is not for me. Who am I kidding? This wasn't ever for me. I just thought it was, okay. If you can, you know, admit that to yourself, well, that's the first step, because sometimes, we do have, the ego takes the best of us, we don't want to admit to ourselves, it's not about the others, it's to ourselves that actually we made maybe the wrong decision, or, thought something that it wasn't, but it happens to the best of us, nothing wrong there. Okay, you're entitled to change your mind, and you will. And this is going to work out. Some of you have been waiting and barking here, as I say, at the wrong door, barking at the wrong tree, knocking at the wrong door, or whatever, with this Seven of Pentacles. Well, something is about to shift for you, okay? But it's going to probably take you away from whatever you're doing now. So I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.